Welcome back to CO Gaming, and today we are going to be reviewing the video that devs put out on the Icebound update. So we're just going to kind of watch this video and we'll stop and start as we go to talk about some of the things, but let's just kind of jump right into this. Here we go.
This is Leo. Today I'm here with Asha to talk about some of the details on the latest patch.
Yeah, the Icebound Oath update will bring a fresh new experience, including a brand new Season 2 map, Season 2 new heroes, including a flying cavalry for Rondel, plus be ready to tame new behemoth.
Yeah, there we go. So that's our first bit of information is Rondel is flying, which most people did expect that, so that is good to hear. Let's just keep going.
But that's not all. We are also going to talk about the long-awaited warpaths and some battle optimizations. So before we begin, make sure to like the video and subscribe in case you haven't.
So now let's get into
That being said, make sure to drop a like on this video and sub to the channel if you enjoy my content, but let's just continue this.
the details.
And we are going to be starting off with war pits.
After the update, you'll see variety.
Alright, so there is the 4 potential war pits that you can get. Not gonna lie, I'm not too terribly mad about how they look. I do like the dragon from what I've seen so far. I'm pretty sure that may be the legendary, but we'll find out here in a minute.
Types of warpaths on the map: Fate drakes, rogues, giant bears, and giant lizards. They come in 4
Okay, so looks like this is going to be your pet slots when you own them. Sure.
levels: advanced, epic, allied, and legendary. The higher the
so
quality,
4
the
levels
better the
total.
buff effects their base attributes receive.
You have the option to hunt or attack them. Once you capture
Okay, so hunt or attack. That's it. Okay. Be interesting to exactly see how this feature works in total, but guess we'll find out.
your
We'll see.
warpaths,
We'll see
it will
what's
appear
there.
on your pet's home. Here, you can access its quality, attributes, and skills to determine if it's worth the effort to train. Following that, you can purify the warpath by using a purification.
Now I'm curious if the purifying is going to be bought. I'm going to take a hard guess and say yes, that is probably going to be either pack bought or you're going to be able to spend gems and buy them. Maybe they'll add something to the VIP so we can buy them from the VIP, but that will be something good to note and to look forward to see exactly how that works. Let's continue.
Purification potion. Through each purification, your warpath's quality, base attribute, and skill slot count will undergo random alterations.
Now let's talk
Okay, hold up a minute. Is it me or did this jump from
Each
regular
purification,
quality?
your warpath's quality, base
so
attribute,
when
and
elite,
skill slot
epic,
count will undergo random
then-
alterations.
Okay.
Now let's talk about
That's a little weird. So that did go from elite to epic back to elite. Not really sure what that's about, but I guess that's the random alterations that you can get a negative instead of always getting a positive from the way that seemed to me, but
base
let's
attributes.
continue.
The warpath has 6 attributes in total:
So 6 total attributes: strength, intelligence, spirit, agility, endurance, and lucky. Looks like endurance and lucky are SS.
strength, agility, intelligence, endurance, luck, and spirit. Each attribute is determined by its base value and growth rate, which can range from C, B,
Okay, so
A
it looks
to
like
S rank.
those can
The
be
highest rank
raised.
is
Okay.
S.
Each warpath can
That
carry
makes
up to
sense.
8 skill slots. These skill slots
Jeez,
determine the
8
maximum
skill
number of
slots. Increase fierce attack trigger chance by 7.2, determined by luck. Okay.
skills
Okay.
your warpath can carry at a time. Warpaths possess both talent skills and common skills. Talent skills are powerful abilities unique to each subtype. Each warpath
So
comes
it's
with
going to
the
be
talent
different
skills
types of
upon
skills that we
capture,
get. That's
but
not
they
bad.
cannot be learned. On the other hand, common skills
Okay, so judging by that at the bottom of the screen there where it's 1,000 of whatever this item is right here, I'm going to say that is probably going to be pack based for sure. That's going to be interesting to see exactly how we get those items. But definitely probably going to be a paid for type of item or an event type of item that we can get throughout time. But let's
can be
continue.
acquired through learning, and your warpath will also possess them when captured.
If your warpath has empty skill slots or you don't like its current set of skills, you can always teach a new skill or replace existing ones. Desired skill can be obtained through the Merchant's Guild and the Skills Learning page. Currently, trading can only be done through the system, but in the future, player-to-player trading will become available.
Okay. So at some point in the future, they're gonna open up a player-to-player trade. That's gonna be interesting. So that's gonna open up a very, very broad thing to where people are going to hoard these skills like crazy just so they can trade. Uh, it's definitely going to be a interesting situation for sure. But it's kind of good to know that you're gonna have some type of player-to-player trade that will definitely come in handy for alliances in the future.
In addition to replacing and learning skills, warpaths can also inherit skills from other warpaths. However, warpaths can only inherit skills from other warpaths of the same type.
After you've trained your warpath,
Okay,
you can
that
bring
makes
it into
sense.
battles to fight alongside your heroes and legions. But remember, engaging your warpath in PvP battles will also consume stamina similar to heroes.
If you're dissatisfied with your warpath's initial attributes and skills, you might release it into the wild. Releasing a warpath can reward you a gift as a token of gratitude. You might even receive a skill.
That's a pretty cool feature. The fact that you're going to be able to release them into the wild, and then of course you can get something in return. Does sound like the rewards are just going to kind of be random, but it will be interesting to know for sure exactly what happens with that and everything you can get and how often you can actually get those skills that they're saying you can obtain. Let's continue.
Card of that pet skill.
Players who've reached the end of Season 1 and Season 1 Plus are about to enter a new journey in the realm of Balaron in Season 2.
Conquering new behemoths. And
Yo, look at that dragon. Let's go back.
The end of Season 1 and Season 1 Plus are about to enter a new journey in the realm of Balaron in Season 2.
Stop it on this dragon
Conquering
when she
new
zooms
behemoths.
in. Look at that thing. That is absolutely amazing graphics. Ah, it's gonna be so fun.
Encountering new type of darklings and overcoming the challenges of the Dwarven passes.
So we're gonna try to back up and see this because nobody's really released too much information on the map, but as you see right here, this does look like this is going into Zone 3 in a Level 2 pass. I can't really make out if that's going to be two separate areas, but I'm going to assume what's on the left right here is going to be just a one area situation where you got two passes going through, and then of course you got the Thunder Rock up to the north and one right there in the middle. Man, this looks extremely small map.
Challenges
Extremely
of the
small.
Dwarven passes. Now all of these experiences awaits you in this new chapter. Now let's get into the season features.
First, let's focus on the brand new map, the Land of Balaron, with 12 distinct regions.
See, we'll pause it right here. That map is pretty tiny. It does look like it has quite a few zones, but nothing nutty. We'll just kind of have to see exactly how small that is, but it is definitely smaller than the map we play on right now. Let's continue.
Each having its own unique characteristics. And yes, it's once again the time to explore the fog.
As for new structures, you will come across ancestor statues crafted by the dwarves scattered throughout the map.
So this is one of the features that I'm most interested in. I'm not really exactly for sure what this is going to entail, but it does kind of seem like what we got in our Season 1 Plus with all of the different locations you can obtain with your alliance. It's kind of what it seems to me, but it I know in another recent post that has been said that it's like an event style type thing, and you're gonna, as you can tell right there, you're gonna get buffs. So it's good feature to be added.
These statues can be found at the borders of different regions across Balaron.
In Season 2, players will also face off against the new Balaron faction, fighting against Dwarven infantry and cavalry.
Dwarfs, we get the midgets. Anyway.
Players will challenge the two new behemoths, the Frost Giant and the Frost Dragon. Welcoming Season 2, we are introducing two new exclusive Season 2 heroes, Forendel and Theater, who will join the ranks among the Call of Dragons heroes. The flying hero Forendel excels in cavalry.
Okay, so there's the first skill. Looks like it is going to be target gains cowardice. Any normal attacks launch automatically miss for 3 seconds. Okay,
PvP
so not too
and
bad.
control. You can get this
The second one, Song of Swiftness, looks like it's going to be March Speed, Damage Dealt, Skill Damage, and Rage
Hero through the
Cost.
lucky.
Third one is going to give you a attack bonus and then a bonus effect minus 5% for 20 seconds.
Spin event.
And then the last one is Avion Splendor, debuff effects, physical defense minus 20%, March speed minus 20, triggers once every 5 seconds.
Theodore
So
talents
skill's
are
definitely not
cavalry,
looking too bad.
garrison, and skill.
For
You can get this hero through
Theodore,
the strongest
looks like we're getting a defensive bonus and March
Lord
speed.
event.
Attack resistance ignores 10% of attack, and that lasts for 3 seconds. So not bad, not bad. Not too
We've
terrible.
also added a new legendary artifact called Oath of Stormpeak, which excels in cavalry, PvP, and tank. You can obtain this legendary artifact through Riches of...
So just before we actually get into this item, I have actually seen this item in other posts, and I'm not really all that excited, but I'm very intrigued with what they
the
have
Forest
done with it.
and
So
Forge of Light event.
just kind of had to throw that out
This
there.
artifact
Okay, so it's Clone Legion damage dealt minus 90%, Clone Legion damage taken plus 1600%. The duration is 30 seconds. So it summons a clone of your Legion. The clone's attributes and skills are identical to your Legion, and it can cast rage skills. However, it does less damage and takes more damage. So pretty much it allows you to have a second army out of your exact Legion you already have. Like I said, I'm very intrigued by it, but I'm not super excited.
fact summons a clone of your Legion. The clone's attributes and skills are identical to your Legion, and it can cast a rage skill. However, it deals less damage and takes more damage. Now, let's go over some other optimizations introduced with this update. First, we've added a main hero and deputy switching feature on the Legion deployment screen. Players can tap...
So there is your war pet. Looks like it is going to be attached to a commander. That's good to know.
an icon to quickly swap the heroes
This is
in those two
a pretty cool
positions.
feature.
We improved the
If you're
alliance
looking to,
disbanded
switch
feature.
up.
When a leader applies to disband an alliance, it will not be disbanded immediately. Instead, it will trigger a countdown based on the alliance level of development. If no members apply to become the alliance leader, then the alliance will be disbanded when the countdown expires.
We've also added a new
That's a good
message
feature.
recalling
That's
feature.
needed.
Players can now recall their messages by tapping and holding the message within 2 minutes after sending it.
So that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in.
So that wraps up that video, and there's a lot of really good information. It's a lot of really good changes. I do believe this update is huge. It's going to be really fun moving into season 2. Some really good features. I don't know. I like it. Some good, some bad. Super excited for it. But with that being said, we're going to wrap this video up. If you don't mind dropping a like on this video, hitting that subscribe button, it greatly helps me out, and there will be some related content in the end cards. So, see you out.